the vision that we had, that was missing here. And I knew there were so many brides that wanted this same thing.
While living in California, Johnny fell in love with a project that brought the couple back home to KC.
We fell in love with creating something so beautiful and so classic and timeless.
They bought the Broadway Baptist Church in April, got married in June, and began work in August.
Hey, my name is Johnny Youssef, and I'm a renovator and investor, and I'm the owner of Melrose Abbey with my wife.
Sorry.
And then you take over. My name is Abby, and I'm...
Sorry, okay. I am Abby, and I am a designer and mother of your child, and we are in over our heads.
5 nightmares, 45 checks that I wrote.
And enough to give someone a heart attack if it went down in half a year.
Yeah.
But it all is happening in 1 week.
We have 43 days left before our first wedding. And to be honest, we need more like 90 days. So we are so behind.
I'd take a few months.
Yeah, a few months. I mean, the best news is if the bride called me and said, hey, me and my fiance, we're doing great, but we have family not being able to make it for another couple of months. Can we move it, 3 months? That would be the best news we can get today. But the good thing is it's pushing everyone. Like everyone is working overtime right now to get it done. Yeah, good job. You picked that.
I did.
Oh, they didn't paint the ceiling ring.
They're supposed to paint the ceiling. Okay, I'm glad you already that.
We wanted them to do that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna have to cover the floors.
They have to cover the floors, and they already by mistake painted over the sprinklers heads, which we had to replace, and that cost money.
Exactly, yeah. Do you have like a note on your phone of like the things that need to be done after the important things are done?
All in my head.
Okay, then can you... It's not a matter of can we make it to the finish line? It's can we get everything crammed in before we get to the finish line? Let's dissect the difference in our personalities. Although we're both very similar, Johnny is very much that first oldest child mentality of like, let's get things done. Let's focus on the solution. Like, I'm not going to stop thinking about this until we get it done. And for me, being the last child born in my family, I'm like, ignorance is bliss. Like, we got problems. I'll just ignore them so that I can be happy. So I've been a lot better than he has until I start thinking about everything going on, and then I get anxious. Are we doing a shelf across?
Oh my gosh, babe. Do you know that this is double vanities?
Oh.
I thought it's one big one.
No, but that's fine. Double vanities.
I just ordered one sink.
That's okay. Well, I just order one more.
Well, they're not going to fit. Do you have a measuring tape real quick? Or we just do one sink, but then you want counter space. That just for guys putting their stuff, bag.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think we just do 21.
One is fine.
Okay.
Guys rarely wash their hands anyways. Why do they need to?
Ronaldo? Yeah, what have we done this week? We've done a lot. We've done the railing. Yeah. You like them?
Yeah, it feels like 5 steps forward, and then it's always at least 1 step back.
Yeah. Railing, tile, almost all the floors. We've done all the lights. They're putting all the can lighting. We've pretty much ordered the countertops. We've put the cabinets for the wet bars. Yeah, so the carpet is on its way. So we've done a lot. The railing was actually, my brain just does not have capacity for creativity anymore. And I was just kind of stuck because I'm like, how can we do something that looks really pretty, that fits, that's not going to be too distracting? And that's when I handed it over to Abby, and she blew it out of the water.
First off, I just want to say the original railing is actually the white wood below it where you see the vents. So all of this was not here. There were actually seats down there. We had to build it up in order to hide the HVAC. So then we had to add another railing, and I was really bummed about that. Obviously we had to add railing, but I was a little bummed about it just because there's this beautiful stained glass up here. And if you're looking from down there, it's already hard to see the stained glass. It's like, oh my gosh, we're going to have to put another thing up there that totally distracts from it, and you may not even be able to see it. We just went through trial and error of trying a whole bunch of different designs, And we have been trying to implement the shape of the church throughout the whole inside of the church, if you haven't noticed already. And so this was just another place that we were going to implement it, do it gold, match it. And once they put it in, I had no idea how good it was actually going to look. I thought it was going to be a downfall, but I actually think it elevated the space so much. So I am beyond stoked and thrilled about it.
When the guy was doing the railing, I was like, oh, my wife's going to want to see a sample. Can you do a sample? And he sends me a sample. And he's like, change it a little bit this way. And I'm just like, we need to get things done, you know? But I look now and I'm so grateful. I have someone that's like,
to get it done.
I know I have someone being like, hey, no. I know we're in a hurry, but we can't do it wrong. So just we work really well together to get things done, but we also not lose the quality of it.
Why is there a broom in the chandelier?
You know, I didn't ask them, but I have a theory. So they wrap the chandelier so it doesn't get covered in dust, all the crystals, which I appreciate them thinking about that. So they put a new broom in there. So when they remove it, they can wipe any dust. But if they leave the broom outside, it's going to get dusted. It's going to make it even dirtier. So I think it's just a way for them to be like, this broom is for cleaning the crystals.
Oh, that's actually probably a pretty good theory.
This week or next week, we're also excited because we're going to get all the lighting for the reception space, chandeliers throughout. So that's going to also
That's going to up the space so much.
transform the place. Between that and the flooring here, we're going to be like, just cosmetically speaking, like 70% done. Stay tuned. We are getting really close to get it done. We're getting to the finish line. But the question is, are we going to get it done before the wedding? And that's what's keeping us up at night. So stay tuned and we'll find out soon.
Well, that and the baby's keeping us up at night.
That's true.